Hey everybody, it's your friend ECW fan, and I was going to start shooting this in the dark with the flash on, and I know it would mess my eyes up all to hell because uh, this was going to be called a special power outage haul, and I didn't plan to go anywhere. I planned to come back from work and just take it easy, and I come back and my lights was off, and I hate having no power, and I hate sitting in the dark, and I was like, oh crap. And about a week or two ago, me and Eddie had made plans to go to this community yard sale that they were having. And it was kind of going to be kind of nice to go to a community yard sale, see what they had at the yard sale. And so I was like, well, I'll take it in. Then I changed my mind because it looked like it was going to pour the rain down. It was calling for rain all day today. So I thought, I was like, well, me and Eddie don't need to go. I've done get a haul video that I shot on Friday of the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't need to shoot. I don't need to go another one. I can just take a break from it. And, well, lo and behold, I'm sitting there eating breakfast out, and I was like, I'm going to sit there and send them a message. See if they're still going to have this yard sale. I said, it would shock me in the rain, but somebody sent me a message back. It's like, yep, we're good to go. Rain or shine. I was like, really? I was like, maybe it's inside. So I drove over, and I was there about 10 minutes till I started. And it's just, our area has so many people looking, so many resellers, and you're not gonna find much if you don't get out there ASAP. And I didn't know it was gonna start early, so I got out there. And I guess in my mind, I said, well, I'll find some stuff. And I almost did. I mean, everywhere I went, some of the places, people's like, oh, somebody done come here and bought all the games and all the comics. And I was like, what the heck did I come out here for? In this rain? Oh, yeah, I don't have no power at home. So I went to the first place, and lucky for me, there was some games. And I did find a couple little cool knickknacks for my shelves, little display pieces, nothing major, and I paid 50 cents for them. So I'm going to sew the first one off. And I think this is kind of cool. This is really cool. Here is this Batman box. I don't know what this is, but it used to be $14.99. I'm believing a watch was in this. I believe a watch was in this. That's what I'm thinking. I love the city. I have no clue. And I love that little, the bat symbol. So I'm going to set it up there. I'm going to take that price sticker off, the 10-cent price sticker. And that's going to be something cool for my Batman shelf. Another two things I picked up was these two. I've got these. I still got my wrap on, but I saw them sitting there, and the lady said, you can have those 3 things for 50 cents. I was like, okay, it's cool. I can keep these out of the box, and these are kind of be cool to pair up. It's Captain America and the Falcon. I think this is from Endgame. These come out, McDonald's put these out. I got almost all the figures from Endgame, and I got all 9 figures from that Marvel deal back in the winter. These are kind of nice little mini pops. Yeah, they'll be good for my shelf. Now, like I said, I picked up some games, and it shocked me, but I think these guys were moving so quick to try to get as much as possible that they didn't realize what this lady had under the table. And I'm very happy they didn't, because again, it would have been getting 3 little knickknacks really would have been like, oh crap. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy that they didn't see these, that they went on, and if they're watching this video, I know it ain't a major score like you guys got, but hey, at least I picked up something there, and I was given a game. So anyhow, I don't really collect for the Xbox 360. It's got to be games that I really need to get, and I'm like, well, what the heck? So, anyhow, one of the first games I picked up, and this was Need for Speed The Run. I've been getting some car racing games, and today, from the pawn shops and this, I picked up a couple car racing games, which is kind of weird. Another game I picked up was Captain America Super Soldier, and I would love to have found this in the PlayStation 3. It's the main system I collect for. Maybe one day I will find it. But for now, I got it for the Xbox 360. Now, one of the cool games I picked up, and I've been looking for this one in the PlayStation 360. PlayStation 3. I don't know. I'm half asleep. It's Amazing Spider-Man, and I need to find. I think I had that one, but I don't have the cover, which is kind of cool. I believe I have this game. I think I showed it off about a month or two ago. But I need Captain America Super Soldier. Now this one I have the sequel to it, Left 4 Dead 2. Now this is Left 4 Dead the first one. And you know what's amazing is Left 4 Dead 2 and 1 won some nice money for these on eBay. It's got the manual and everything. Whoever had it took care of their games. And she had like 5 or 6 other ones, and I was like, I don't really need those. Somebody else might want them. That's how I am. I buy a few. I don't need to buy everything at the table. I mean, it's got to be crazy, insane. It's got to have every key Batman appearance that I need, maybe. But with games, I don't try to buy every game or every movie, or if I see some stuff, yeah, next person might want something. That's how I always view it. I guess that's why I don't get. I don't have the collection I should have, really. Maybe. I don't know. I've picked up some good games. So, this little boy was telling me that somebody bought all his PlayStation 2 games before I come up there. I said, really, what did you have? And he really couldn't tell me. He couldn't really remember what he had. And he said, I'll give you one. I said, no. He said, they took every game except the sports game. And I was like, well, at first I didn't really want the sports game, but this little boy was so nice. He's like, oh no, go ahead and take it. I want you to have it. He handed me NBA Live 07. They said people had bought his system and all these games, and it makes me wonder what he had it. But hey, it was nice enough to give the game to me, so I took it. And well, his mom had movies there, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a movie from her. He's giving me the game. Let's repay the favor back. Let's buy a movie if I can find one. And I did. And this is from the 90s. It's Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers with Woody Harrelson, and I think what's her name, Lewis. Can't think of her name. It'll come to me after this, but yeah, pick it up. That's the thing about me. I always, if somebody gives me something, and if there's stuff there, I'll try to find something to buy to make it, like, oh, you done that for me. I'll try to find something. So yeah, nice kid, nice boy. I did buy lemonade from another little kid that was selling lemonade, and they helped him out. I mean, he was raking up there. I mean, he was making some money. His jar was. I said, here you go. So I tried to help him out. Helping the youth of America with lemonade stand. Now, I hit some thrift shops, and I found this one at one thrift shop, this game and this movie. And this lady's nice. She's really nice. And I bought Planet of the Apes off of her, the box set. And she had an 80s classic, which I've been looking for a while in these pawn shops. And I was like, I would see the sequel to this, part 2, but I would never see part 1. And I'm talking about The Land Before Time, or The Never Ending Story. What's it say, The Land Before Time? I guess I was half asleep. The Never Ending Story, part 1. Now, I love this cover. I know they've put this movie out on different things all the time, but this is like one of my favorite covers, and the white around it is nice. My only drawback is I hate these style cases, these little snap cases. I'm like, you just get so worked. Come on, snap. That's just me. I just get irked with them. I've been looking for the Never Ending Story, the first one, for the longest time, and I was like, well, I'm glad I found it finally. And she didn't have much games, and one of the games that she did have, and that surprised me, is, and this is what I didn't pay this price for it. She marked it way down. I bought Gran Turismo 2, and I have some good racing games for systems, and this is one of them. Gran Turismo 2, you can see the nice cool graphics. This is the greatest hits selection. Not the pure black case, but hey, for a couple bucks, pick it up. 2-disc set. I love the 2 discs. Both discs looks in immaculate shapes. Got the manual, so everything is there for it. It's nice. There's some more now. I stopped at 2 pawn shops, and I actually picked up a bunch of PlayStation 3 because I'm very happy with what I picked up. But at the one pawn shop, the guy had laid out some PlayStation 3. He had set them back for me. He's like, for me to go through, because he knows I collect for the system. I bought games off of him before, and he's like, dude, I had them set back for you, but the other guy put them out. And he said, some dude come in and bought a couple. So I don't know what they was. He said, I was like, crap. Because I always, now it's going to be in the back of my mind. Was it something I really, really want to find? And there's a couple of games I'm looking for. So, I got 4 off of it. And the condition of the CDs needed work. And like I said in a previous video, I think I'm a very harsh critic on these disc games. I'm looking at PlayStation 2 discs like they're great works of art. I'm like, do I see anything wrong? Can I clean it? Will it play? And so the guy basically sold me 4 games for $5 and a movie, and you'll see it here. He said, we'll see if they work. And the movie's a Blu-ray steelbook, which I'm very happy to get. And Eddie will like this steelbook. Eddie, this steelbook's coming for you, baby. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and show the steelbook off first, and I think Eddie will be liking this one. It's Stephen King's It, Blu-ray steelbook. Pennywise. Oh yeah, that to me is cool. I think this is. And the back, he just threw this in, and I opened it up, and I saw, I mean, it don't have the booklet, but hey, throw that in to give the Blu-ray set right there. That's kind of cool. This'll sit in my collection, a Blu-ray collection, for a long, long time. But here comes the games now, and he pretty much, there's really 3 games here that was top notch that I needed, but the disc condition had me worried, and he just basically pretty much just charged me $5 for the Blu-ray and just said, I'm gonna let you have the games just to see, he said, you've bought off us before, where you want to, he said, I know you're worried about the condition. He said, see what you can do with them. I'll tell you what my solution was. And it come to me while I was driving. One of the first games I bought was Fight Night Round 3 with Muhammad Ali. Oh yeah. I think it's Muhammad Ali. I think he's in this one. I have no clue. I'm half asleep. But yeah. Fight Night Round 3. Oh yeah. Now, here comes the next 3, which are really nice big games to get. And I've only got one question mark with one game, and I'll tell you the whole story. I bought Grid Autosport, and I've always heard Grid is a really great game. I bought Ninja Gaiden 2. I hate that they don't have a main discs in it. And I got Ninja Gaiden 3. And so these 3 games needed, these 4 games needed to be cleaned somehow, and I didn't know anything about cleaning PlayStation 3. I've been lucky enough to find a disc, in good shape. So the guy, I go over to Daryl, who we know, and Daryl's working. I said, Daryl, I need a way to clean these discs. Do you have a way? And he's like, find a microfiber towel. Let's see what we can do. So he finds one and he starts. He said we could clean it with the wind. I think he used. I forgot what he used, but because he's cleaned games and done it before, so he's really good at it. So he cleaned them and all the discs. I'll show you this Fright Night. I mean, I should have took a before and after picture. Here is the after picture. I mean, you can't even tell anything was on the disc. I mean, there were smudge prints, all kinds of stuff. I was like, oh man, I'm taking a gamble. We'll see what happens. And Daryl at the end was like, dude, I think your gamble paid off where you bought these games, because they all look great. Except, he said, there's one question mark. And I said, what's the question mark? And he's like, it's with grid. And he said, I don't really know what this is. And he said, there's like a little spot. He said, I don't know if it's, he said, maybe if it gets hot enough, it'll drop off. But for now, he said, you're on there. It's on there. He said, I think it'll play. Daryl's pretty confident this thing will be alright to play. But he cleaned it for free. He didn't even charge me nothing. He just said, yeah, I'll do it. Because he knows me and he cleaned these for free. And the last two, I was really happy. Like I said, these Ninja Gaiden games, is 2 and 3 are the ones that's... So he cleaned all 4 of these games and didn't charge me nothing. Because he knows I always buy games off his store. And he said, I'll do it. So I left there and I was like, well, time to go home. And so I'm going to stop by this flea market on the way. Or, not flea market, I mean pawn shop. And they had some new games in. And a lot of them I already had. But there's 3 I didn't. One of the first ones was another racing game. It's Gran Turismo 5. So I've got 2 and 5 of Gran Turismo. That's nice. Now, I got this game for the 360, but I never did have it for the PlayStation 3. It is The Godfather 2. What's that saying? I keep wanting out, and they keep pulling me back in. Yeah. Wish I could do that voice like Pacino, all amped up. But yeah, Gran Turismo 5. And finally, the last one I picked up at this other pawn shop was Fracture from LucasArts. And this looks pretty unique. I went ahead and picked it up. No clue what it's about. It's just for the collection, so there we go. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this power outage haul. And it was going to be in the dark, but all of a sudden the lights went ding ding and come back on. You could hear, I think, there's like a little update noise where the phone or the central air kicks back on, and you probably heard that. But in the end, it's a nice day. Picked up some okay stuff. Wish I could have seen what kind of comics or other games they had, but anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and just keep on playing, folks.